Welcome to Tasha's first vlog. I've decided I'm going to start vlogging because I'm having so much trouble with Meta. I think a lot of people have just recently gone through what I'm going through. I lost my account again. I lost it in December, had to pay to get it back. Then I recently lost it again. After one day, they sent me an apology email saying, you do follow community guidelines, here's your account back. Only for 4 days later to go again. I'm having one more attempt of getting that account back because I can't keep paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm an educator on that. It's not for my professional services. It is purely an education account, which I've grown to 60,000 people over 3 years. That's how I sell my courses. That's how my students, trainees find me. That's how my coaches find me. And the fact that Meta can just take it all over, will take it off you like overnight, to me is just ridiculous. So I'm coming up with new ways to connect and find my audience. So I was so devastated like Sunday night. I just thought, what happens if I can't get my account back? Because there's no other option for me. This is my purpose. I've been doing this for 7 years now and I love everything about it. Like, I love my professional job work. It is not actually the biggest part of my business anymore, which might surprise people. The biggest part of my business now is education. It's training DOMs. It's kink coaching other people. My online courses. That's actually the main part of my business now. Hence why I've spent so much energy and effort growing that Instagram account to educate people. Like, my 3 pillars of this business have always been education, empowerment, and de-shaming. That was my mission. That is still my mission. And the people that I've worked in and the feedback that I get from people, just, that's why I do this. Like, I know this work is needed. So passionate. Like, I can't say that enough about how passionate I am about this. So I am going to try different things to connect with an audience. This is vlog number 1. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully I get better at them. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and I'm like, you know, mentioned the vlog idea and she's like, that's such a good idea. Like, look at you here having coffee on a, what was it, Tuesday, like in your Pilates stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but like my life to me just seems so normal. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't think people would be that interested in it. And of course she's just like, so I'm going to start sharing more of my life. You know, today I've had 2 in-studio clients, which is a big day for me for studio clients. As I said, like, I only session now when I want with who I want, purely because I still love it. The day I stop loving professionally sessioning is the day I quit. Because honestly, and I say this to people, to potential trainees, if you're doing this for money, just give up now. Because 1, clients can smell it a mile off if you're not genuine, and 2, it takes a lot out of you, this work. Like, at the moment, I've just finished one of my favorite clients. It's someone I've seen pretty much the whole 7 years I've been professionally doming. I see him very regularly. He's interstate, but he comes over from work. And he's one of my sissy clients. I love sissy clients. And yeah, it's so much fun to play around with those shadow sides of people and get them to just completely fall in love with different aspects of themselves. You know, these people, you would never guess in a million years this is what they were doing today. I mean, my client today is a cis, hetero, straight male who works in a very male-dominated industry. He's got a lot of responsibility and pressure, and he's here to just let that fucking dissolve and to be this other part of himself for however much time we have together. And it is beautiful. Actually, the first client I had today was a new client. Most of my clients are regulars by now, but if I get an inquiry that I'm interested in and someone that kind of sparks interest, I do take on new clients. So I had a new client today. He'd only seen 1 other pro dom ever, which was in Tokyo, he said, like 6 months ago or something. And he hadn't done anything since, never done anything in his life apart from these 2 times. And I was just like, out of curiosity, like, why are you here? And he's like, I don't know, I just want to explore some more parts and like see what else I might be into. And I love that curiosity in people. Like, we try to just put ourselves in these boxes of what we should be and kind of stay there. But this is someone, I think, what did he say his age was? I'm guessing probably like mid to late 30s, possibly or the early 40s. And he's just finding this now. I love that. I love that he wasn't like, cool, like, is the vanilla life for me? Like, no, he's trying to explore different parts of himself. And the thing like that for me with a new client is it's really trying to like connect into them at that start of the scene, is like dropping into their energy, trying to connect them with mine, trying to slow them down a bit and just arrive in the moment. I think that's the most important thing when you've got a new dynamic, is just to try and get into like them, if that makes sense. You know, it's very different from like my second client I had today. As I said, my state client, my sissy client who I've been seeing for 7 years, we have an amazing relationship. We have a really close dynamic, like seeing a really good friend. And that dynamic is just effortless. Effortless? Why can't I say that word? It's almost effortless. It is effortless. Like, we know how to flow each other. It's really quick to drop into the scene for us. We kind of vibe off each other's energy for what the scene goes and what we do. It's just great. I love it. But I love that difference. I love from going to that like new client, kind of like an investigative journalist, finding out like what is their thing, and you're asking them questions that they probably haven't thought of. You know, I always ask like, what's your intention? The way I practice is, I don't know if you've trained with me, I say this to all my trainees, don't start from activities. You need to get consent for them. Start from intention. I design my scenes from intention. What is their intention? What headspace do they want to go in? Once I know what the intention is, then I bring in the activities. Which activities that I know is on the yes list will achieve the intention that I want to arrive to. That's how I work out a scene. That's the best way to work out a scene. Don't go like an activities bloody checklist, okay? They've said impact play, they've said bondage, they've said tick, 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 tick. That's not going to be an impactful scene. We are using somatic body-based work to achieve psychological states at the end of the day. So I don't know if I'm crapping on too long or if this is enough. This is going to be just my first little intro blog. I'm really keen for people to tell me some stuff you want me to talk about. I know I've grown my Instagram account based off education carousels. So, you know, carousels that people swipe by and I educate them about a topic. I realize that vlogs are a bit more of a longer form, so I'm trying to work out how to kind of translate that into maybe a YouTube format without it going so long as to a podcast. Because I think, you know, people want to get the message and learn and get something out of it. So I'm really keen for people to kind of help direct me in this. We'll see where we go. I really, you know, as I said, I'm trying to get my audience into another platform. Instagram and Meta are they're just not helping out educators and people like me at the moment. So I need to start looking at other options and building. So let me know what you think. Share this with someone you think might be interested, about what you want to hear about, whether that's me, my work life, my personal life. I love to share, I love to educate, and I really want to empower people to live the best fucking life they can.